Hi folks, I'm Paulie G. Welcome back to the Paulie G Show, coming to you live from high atop Mount Georgia. Folks, I sit here today a very conflicted man. Now, those of you who know me know that I love great guitars. And I'm lucky enough to own some of the finest guitars that are available today. Gibson, Fender, Martin, Guild. I love them all. And that usually means made in the USA. But I think from the title of this video, you know where this is going. Now, I don't remember where I first heard of the concept of copies or counterfeit guitars or copies of Gibson guitars, but I'm pretty sure my initial reaction would have been one of doubt and skepticism. After all, how could a factory in China for a couple $100 make something as great and as marvelous as a Gibson Les Paul? But like anything else in life, my curiosity got the better of me, and I started to do a lot of research, and that included watching hundreds of quote-unquote Chibson videos here on YouTube. And what I saw was some people getting guitars that they were pretty satisfied with overall, and they were pretty amazed at the price. So it just became an itch that I had to scratch. Now, before I go any further, I just want to state that I do not condone, nor do I recommend anyone buy a copy of a Gibson guitar, or any brand for that matter, especially not for the purpose of resale, which would definitely be illegal. I recommend, if you are going to get one of these guitars from China, that you design your own logo and send it to the factory, and believe me, they'll be more than happy to put it on the headstock for you. They'll do whatever you want them to do. I'm not going to tell you where I got this guitar. You can find all that information out by watching any other number of YouTube videos, but I'm not here to recommend that you do this. It's really just me doing it for my own curiosity and trying to understand, you know, what level of quality you would actually get, you know, from a Chinese guitar. So I know a lot of folks like to send negative comments to these videos. Just understand that, believe me, I'm well aware of the ramifications. I own a lot of Gibson guitars, Fender guitars. They have plenty of my money. So it's not that I don't patronize those companies. I definitely do. And I've had a lot of great guitars from them, and I've had some that weren't really that great either, but that's life, right? So the other thing I'll point out here, as you can see from this video, that I've spared you the obligatory cardboard or styrofoam unboxing. I did all that down in the basement. You know, I just wanted to get it down to case level for the purpose of this video. I haven't opened it yet. But so a little bit of risk on my part. If there's anything wrong with it, then the factory could say that, you know, I handled it incorrectly or something, but we'll deal with that if we have to. But the other thing I'll just kind of mention before I open it is there's a really, really strong solvent odor coming off this. I mean, I'm almost getting a buzz off it. With these fumes. I don't know if it's coming from inside the case or if it's the vinyl outside of the case. I'm hoping it's just the vinyl outside. It could be when they spray painted the logo on the case 5 minutes before they shipped it. But it's, wow, it's really overpowering, you know. So I hope there's nothing weird going on inside with the guitar. So anyway, this is really just an experiment. You know, I just want to see, like everyone else, you know, what you get for a couple $100. I paid $205 for the guitar, and the case was another $70, so all in, you know, $275 delivered. So with that, let's open this thing up and let's see what we get. Let's see here. Okay, I think that's it. Case looks pretty good. Oops, I must have another latch here somewhere. Something sticking. There we go. The case looks pretty good overall. You know, decent quality on the outside. I don't know what the inside looks like yet, but okay. Guitar's in a bag. We've got some styrofoam here to get rid of. Let's see. First, we'll just kind of take a look inside the case. It's kind of pimpy, white fur kind of thing. It's all right, you know. Guitar strap, probably too small to use. The usual standard issue, really, really cheap, lousy guitar cord. And then there's a wrench, presumably for the truss rod. So, take a look at all that later. Get rid of this. Okay, now, let's see what we have here. Okay, let me just take this in for a moment with you. So I asked for a sunburst flame top finish, and I have to say, from first glance, that is a pretty amazing finish on the guitar. There's a book match here. I don't know if that's a maple cap or a veneer. We'll find that out later when I take the pickup covers off. Let's see, the headstock looks pretty accurate, I have to say. Doesn't look any different from any of the Gibsons that I have. That looks pretty accurate. The tuners, you know, they're that Chibson weird green color as opposed to the kind of pale greenish that a real Gibson would have. These are those fake, you know, Clouson tuners that would be standard for a Les Paul or Les Paul standard. Let's see, what else? Check the binding. Oh, so the back, let's see. Back is a one piece, but there's a number of seams on the body. One here, one here. Looks to be, I don't know, a 3 or 4 piece body. Let's see, I did ask, the only thing I did ask for was that the neck be a one piece, and I don't see a scarf joint here. And let's see, yeah, there is a heel joint, but it's not really that noticeable. Let's see, the neck feels fat, like an R9, an old 59 kind of Les Paul feel. I don't feel any high spots on the frets. That feels pretty good. Pots, go through these real quick. Yeah, everything seems to be turning okay. Switch, it feels a little jaggly, but not bad. Let me check the neck real quick. Not bad, it looks pretty straight. Action's a little high, but when I take the strings off, this is, you know, it's not in tune or anything. I'm just gonna put a set of slinkies on it and take it apart a little bit and see what's going on with it. But overall, from an appearance standpoint, I have to say it's pretty impressive for what I paid. Let's take a quick look at the nut. Yeah, looks like a piece of plastic, but it's not bad. It's not ground really deep or anything, and the action down in the first position looks pretty good. So I don't know. Let me throw some new strings on it, take it apart, play around with it a little bit, and I'll tune back in a couple of minutes and we'll see what's what. All right?